Welcome to the Unbound Mind, a sacred space designed for the chosen ones, the visionaries, and the dreamers. This is more than a podcast, it's a call to rise beyond the ordinary. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're back. We're back. Back like I never left. And today I'm going to be talking about energy harvesting. I'm going to be talking about things and people siphoning your energy. Did I say that right? Siphoning? I think so. But anyways, let's talk about it. So you may have heard of this before, or maybe you haven't. So I'm going to tell you today. Just to be clear, energy harvesting is when something or someone takes from your presence, whether that be your attention, your light, your time, anything, without giving you anything valuable back. It is literally spiritual leeching. It can come from people, platforms, habits, environments, you name it. It can come from anywhere. And if you're not aware of it, you will feel drained, you will feel a little lost, possibly, and you'll start mistaking exhaustion for failure when you're literally just tired because your life force has been stolen from you without your knowledge. But you probably verbally or mentally came into terms and conditions or a fucking contract to do this because y'all seen sinners. You got to give demons permission. You got to give things permission to access you. So I wanted to make this episode today for women initially. I wanted to start a No Boys Allowed series, but honestly, the person that holds the power is the one looking back at you in the mirror. The knowledge I'm about to elaborate on is absolutely for both parties. To be clear, I will always be a girl's girl. But I truly want everyone to win, whether you're a man or a woman. This is not the fucking Hunger Games. This is not a gender war. We are both better with each other than we are apart because unity is power. So let's talk about energy harvesting. Anyone can do it. Anything can do it. And I just want to start by saying, people, stop mindlessly giving your power away. Your energy is your power. Your focus and attention is your energy. It's that simple. And I feel like this is something that is so easily overlooked. For starters, a very high percentage of the population gives their energy to bullshit for real every day. We all do it. Nobody's perfect. But if you think I'm lying, if you're not feeling me right now, check your screen time. That's all you got to do. Point proven. Boom. I'm right. Just check your screen time, boo. That's all you got to do. How much time do you spend on social media? How much time do you spend watching TV? How much time do you spend at the club? How much time do you spend with women or men in regards of dating? How much time you on the dating scene, okay? Are you even being intentional pursuing these relationships? Or are you just doing shit for the plot? Are you just doing shit for fun? We gotta become more intentional. How much time do you spend at the gym? How much time do you spend reading? How much time do you spend trying to learn a new skill? How much time are you putting into your dreams and goals? How much time are you putting into yourself versus the time that you are pouring into and spending with others? Do you even spend time with yourself? Because a lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all don't. Y'all be on go and y'all are addicted to chaos. But we'll talk about that in another episode. A lot of times, people live life not even realizing how distracted they truly are. And suddenly, a year or 3 has went by and you've been in the same exact spot. Literally. Do you not realize how many days are drifting past you? It's already the 6th month of the year. It's June. Half of the year is fucking over. Do you even realize that you're in a hamster wheel? What you focus on is what will grow. That is where you're directing your energy. And your energy is literally life force. And if you're not being intentional about where you're placing your energy, you won't even realize how much of your life you're choosing to throw away. And it is a choice. It is absolutely a choice. I personally feel like phones and people are the biggest energy harvesters on the fucking planet. Pardon my French, I'm working on it. But if you're not careful and choosy, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be reflecting on all of the time you wasted on bullshit. And that is not a good feeling. I promise you it's not. When you realize how powerful your attention truly is, I believe, and I truly believe this, you will shift your energy and you will put it where it matters. You won't bullshit anymore because it's going to eat at you, bro. Once you're aware, you cannot be unaware. And hopefully, this episode serves as your light bulb. Example: if you spend an hour or two learning financial literacy or how to trade, in 6 months or less, you could have quantum leap into your highest timeline and make your first $1 million and change your life forever. Time is going to pass regardless, so you might as well utilize it in the best way possible. The only fate you truly have is the one you choose to manifest. I make these episodes just to be a voice of reason because I feel like my motherfucking friends don't listen to me. But please understand, I'm literally talking to myself as well. I am not perfect, boo. And I'm not even going to pretend to be. But I do got a fucking clue. I do know how this life shit works. I do know how easy it could be to trick yourself out of your position. And I practice what I preach. So personally, for me, I got tired of my own shit, okay? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I got tired of being a talker and not a motherfucking doer. It made me feel lame. It made me feel like a loser. And who the fuck wants to be a loser when you can be a winner? And to be a winner, all you gotta do is do what the fuck everybody else ain't doing. Literally, that's it. It's that fucking easy. And oh my gosh, y'all, I just had a fucking thought. Let's talk about dating. Let's talk about dating. Let's talk about when it comes to dating. I always tell everybody around me that they are putting all of their focus into dating and that it is a distraction. You are distracted. And you know what? They never understand my point of view. If you have time to go on multiple dates and entertain multiple people, male or female, day after day, baby, you are not busy enough. You are distracted and you are not pouring into yourself. You're not maximizing your potential. Because if you were, you literally wouldn't even have the time to focus on that many people all at once. And once you realize that your energy is too valuable to spread that thin, you'll start moving differently. For starters, people thrive off of your energy. It is a life source. It is the power of God, literally. Okay, let me give you guys another example. One example at a time, all right? You ever got attention from somebody and you just felt good as fuck? Like they just made you feel so good. Like y'all be vibing, y'all having a good time together. And then when they're not focused on you because they're focused on themselves, you start tweaking. You start wondering why. Like nobody likes to lose access to shit. So you're confused and you want that energy again. Maybe you don't. But if you do, you need to listen. My point is your nervous system is unregulated and you're anxious as shit because energy is powerful, especially when someone is magnetic. A lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people are truly miserable and they hate their life, or they're tricking themselves into thinking that they like it. So when you actually are a person with some light, when you actually are a person having some things going on for yourself, you have hobbies, you have interests that you're passionate about, you're going to attract people who want to tap into that because they don't have that on their own. They don't have that in their lives. So stop being so damn accessible. There is so much power in exclusivity. Wait, did I say that right? Exclusive. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. For my girls, you don't know that men thrive off of the energy of a woman, okay? You can tell a man hello in your most sexiest voice and bat your fucking eyelashes. he's going to have the best goddamn day ever. And just because he's vibrating that high, he's going to attract all kinds of blessings. He might get some money coming his way. He might get taken to he might go on a trip. I don't know. But my point is because of your energy. And if he got some motion, he might go make an extra fucking 100K. You know, people are having these days. But that's because you just poured into him without realizing it. Like, people just want access. People just want attention. And when you're giving that away, you're pouring into them the power of life. As women, we are literally directly connected to abundance and prosperity. And I don't know if the girls know that. I don't know if y'all know that. And I feel like if y'all did, y'all wouldn't be out here moving the way y'all do. And I'm not going to lie, the guys know this, okay? And that's why they're feeding off of you. That's why they're draining you of all of your life force, all of your lights. And then they're going to leave you once you're dry and go level up with the woman of their dreams who would have never done that shit. They're going to go on to the next who's willing to do the same because they need some more energy. They need more power. And you don't have any more. Why? Because you gave it all away. And we see this happen over and over and over again. Why do you think narcissists deal with so many fucking people at a time? It's because they aren't able to cultivate anything within themselves on their own. And they need others to make them feel better about themselves. And once they get to that vibration, they capitalize off of that shit and they manifest the life of their fucking dreams. Women do this too. I'm not gonna lie, the girls be doing it too. And a lot of them are the IG models. Like a lot of them, people feed off the likes and the comments under the pictures, and it makes them feel like something. That's why we got a lot of people capping for the internet. It's the same thing. It's a different way, but it's absolutely the same principle. But anyways, the best thing to do is get yourself ready. You need to become what you want to attract. Otherwise, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, you're wasting your potential, and you are working backwards. And this is why nothing is going the way you want. Like, think about it. Think to yourself. You ain't got to be real with me, but be real with yourself. And honestly, those are just the two main things that I wanted to touch on today about energy harvesting. Some signs that may occur might be feeling exhausted after talking to someone. For me, my damn head starts hurting, okay? And I mean bad. It starts pounding. Boom, boom, boom. Like, I be having to get off the phone. Or I will get really, really irritated. I will start to get irritated with the person. And I've just gotten to the point where I just cut the conversation off or I don't talk to that person anymore. I don't care who you are, friend, family, associate. I don't care if I like you. If your energy not right, bro, my aura is going to repel that shit and I'm going to have to pay the consequences. I don't want to be walking around here irritated with a fucking headache. I don't. Another one would be dreading social media, but still scrolling. You don't even know what you're looking at. You don't even know. You're not even entertained, but you're still on it. Another one would be being emotionally confused while you're dealing with someone or constantly thinking about people who don't pour into you or neglecting your goals and not knowing why. This is honestly a form of self-sabotage that isn't necessarily consciously being done, but if you press forward and work through the resistance, you'll come out on top. Last but not least, if you feel tired or stagnant or confused after interacting with someone or something, that is a red flag. Something is off and your energy isn't being respected. It's being used. And pay attention to your intuition. This week, I want you to audit your energy. Ask yourself where it's going. Ask yourself who's getting the most out of you. And are they even deserving of that access? You are not weak for being drained, but you are responsible. You just might be unaware. So now that you're aware, You need to choose what happens next. You can reclaim your power one boundary, one no, 1 hour at a time. And also, I want to recommend that you guys read Atomic Habits as well as the 12-week year. You won't regret it. But until next time, toodles. Thank you for joining me on The Unbound Mind, where we break free, rise higher, and step boldly into our greatest selves. If this episode sparked something in you, share it with someone ready to awaken their power. Remember, you are chosen, and the journey you're on is divine. Keep evolving, keep empowering, and stay unbound. Until next time, go out there and live in your